Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Warriors Heroes Dynasty. With me. Our heroes' incredible efforts have beaten the beast back from Caliburgh's gates. Not long now, and the town will be ripe for me. Yay, let us go me in this general direction. Hello, gatekeeper, I'm aware there's freaking monsters, thank you. He just wants to be sure, you know, you don't want to lose us, that'd be silly. Anyway, I believe this is the final quest, final mission for this particular map. For this particular town, area, whatever you want to use phrases for this. Let's get back to work, shall we? This guy does his laugh, unfortunately, I can't do. Something really bad is about to happen. Your premonitions have proven true before. Must remain vigilant.
Charge, my friend.
I'm gonna spoil it. There's a boss fight on this map. Anyway. There's not a spawner. Freaking mages are beating the crap out of me. There's not a spawner on this particular map yet, anyway, so we can just slowly move our way through the enemies here and apparently get a bunch of levels. You know what? For this map, let's play as Lucius for a bit here. He is basically her, except he is fire and she is ice, basically, is really the difference. He is a little bit heavier on the AoE because of his flame slash, I believe, has a bigger AoE on it. We will soon find out, I suppose. But, you know, whatever. I'm not actually sure. I think she's a little bit faster on the attacks, though. Teensy bit. Enemies have spawned! My god, I wonder if there's treasure on this map. There probably is. I wonder where it is, though. It's over there? There's nothing over there. We can't get over there. Way up there. Who knows? I can probably come back to this map, so at some point I might have to do that. For now, though, we have dudes to kill. Like so. Hooray. Basically, though, for all intents and purposes, Lucius and Aurora are the same. So it really doesn't matter who you pick at the start. Doric here, who we don't have an upgraded weapon for, unfortunately, so his damage is a bit low, has a lot of mobility in his attacks, as demonstrated by this one right here.
The monsters are defeated, and yet, this stillness, does it seem almost too still?
He mostly just likes that AoE, by the way. Ayla does this. Oh, she does cutscenes. Cutscene.
That's the end of that. Or maybe not.
These violent vibrations, these thundering footfalls, they can mean only one thing. An enemy of enormous proportions. To be more precise, a blue, one-eyed giant with a single horn atop his bulbous head.
Oh, you don't mean... Gigantes!
My favorite character in terms of dialogue is about to show up.
It's too much perilous.
Kirill, a load off your shoulders if you please! Be gone with you! Yo! Did you witness my prowess?
Tsarevna, why always do you place yourself in such peril? Behold, now he is perusing our direction.
And what if he is? I will extinguish such a lumbering thunderhead with ease.
Tsarevna, please to desist with these needless braveries. This, as you see, is a gigantis and one of many 100 times your scale.
He is merely obese. Besides, do you mean to inform your Tsarevna that you are without belief in her?
But of course, no, Tsarevna. I have admired, of course, witnessed at first hand many times your...
Hello. We were actually about to try and take that thing down ourselves.
You do wish to belabor the fat imbecile?
Her dialogue is great.
Together. Tsarevna Elena, at your service. Now inward to combat! Should we delay or tarry, the town will surely be pummeled entirely to smithereens.
Tsarevna, please to exhibit less reckless haste. To rush blindly inward is excessive folly.
She's amazing. She just jumped straight on in there like it was nothing. Well, I'm no shrinking violet myself. Inward! To combat! Stay here if you want. I'm going with her.
Kirill, was it? You have my sympathies. Suffice it to say, I know how you feel.
Come, Gigantes, fat oaf, I shall pummel and
I just like how she keeps calling it obese. So,
Tsarevna, please to fall back. You are
Please
placing
to fall
yourself
back.
into grave peril.
we're gonna hang out over here for a bit. Isla's attacks.
She's not one to do as she's told, eh? Her poor friend looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
Depend entirely on timing, as demonstrated by that.
Warrior princess. How romantic is that? But we better not let steal the show.
Oi, Gigantes! Come here and get pummeled!
I fear this Elena may be something of a bad influence.
So she has her basic boomerang attack, and then she has this attack, whatever that is. And that's pretty much all of the normal attacks she gets. She is ranged, so she has that advantage. Try hitting him in the eye with a spellcaster, by the way. Ooh, that's not what I'm gonna do. I don't think you can lock onto his eye, unfortunately. But, you know, whatever. Spellcasters are up here. You can do this entirely without the use of these. It simply speeds up the fight, which I am all for at the moment. These are our spellcasters. If you're curious why I wanted to try and lock on with a normal attack, it's, you know, for reasons. I wanted to see if you could just lock onto his eye. Notice I just did like 3,000 damage and it didn't do very much to his health bar. I did this fight the first time without using the spellcasters at all. It took a long time, but, you know, it was physically possible, and he's already buggered off and broken everything, unfortunately, so... I'm not sure it's possible anymore to actually hit his eye. We'll see. I don't think it is, though.
If we don't
I can shoot at him
stop him
still.
soon,
Whoops.
he'll smash all of
Whoops.
Caliburgh to pieces. We have to hurry.
Still does damage, but it's not... Oh, it turned around. There you go. I was gonna say it's not gonna do critical damage because his eye is not looking at us, but hey.
Now, move in.
After you do a certain amount of damage,
Let's wallop this thing.
he will basically fall down, except our entire party was all the way over there, so we're not gonna be able to do a whole lot of damage. You're able to do basically critical damage when he's like that. And then he'll do that.
There was a great cry of war. What could this be?
Cease to worry your pretty head, Kirill. Great Fatso is merely calling more things for us to punish.
I see. But Tsarevna, you mean we are to be assailed by yet more such creatures?
He summoned a swarm of enemies, including a portal with which they will spawn over yonder, which I will vanish momentarily after I finish exploding violently. Or some other nonsense. You might notice, by the way, the AI is actually moving away from him when he does those attacks. They still get hit by it anyway because they're scrubs, but it is a thing. We're actually pushing this fight a little too fast, technically, because now I don't think I can hit him and the portal back there at the same time, so probably just gonna leave it back there. Ow, my health. Not that I needed the health anyway, but hey, there's another spellcaster if you so deem it, right there. Deem it necessary to use, I suppose. We're gonna change characters here because I'm gonna do a thing. Notice getting stepped on. Nope, I dodged it. I'm gonna do a thing where I get all of the characters' tension up. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. You're right there, Dork. Dork leveled up. Good job, Dork. Amazingly, that did hit. What you can actually do is you can freeze him with Ice Slash or whatever that skill is called. Somewhat curiously. Alright, so you're full. You're not, unfortunately. Jump, jump. Good. Alright. Back to hitting him with my unupgraded weapon as he summons yet more monsters. I wish he would cease and desist such shenaniganry, but he will not, unfortunately. Basically, I just want to fill everyone's Whoa, camera. I want to fill everyone's tension bar, and then I'm just going to blow everyone's special at the same time. By the way, she looks really fun to play. You probably noticed. Excuse me. This is actually a better way to fill tension for him, because his weapon is not upgraded, so... I wish he had more range on his normal attack. He doesn't, unfortunately. You were not quite so far over here last time I did this. We're not going to get hers up, because I don't care.
Dire, but as luck would have it, I have devised the perfect
Yes, the
strategy.
perfect strategy.
Now understood.
Sorry, bit too busy fighting off giants to listen. Let us batter this thing in peace, will you? Got it.
I wish the AI would be a little more aggressive when you put them in this mode. They aren't, unfortunately.
This ends right now.
But basically, I'm just going to spam out a bunch of these, and it's going to do a whole lot of damage to him, as you probably suspect.
Giga slash!
It also causes him to go down, which means we'll do more damage. Plus, you get to see all of these, too, so... Notice they are exactly the same for these two. Oh, you freaking... What are you doing over here, old man? Oh well, it should still hit, but, you know, whatever. If it doesn't, then at least you saw it, I suppose. Once he gets back up, which he will do shortly. There we go. Tension build-up speed increased. We're going to run up here to the spellcaster because we really should actually be using those. I'm just lazy about it. Spin it over here. He's still on his butt for some reason, so we're just going to shoot him in the back a couple times. Oh no, he got him. Whatever. He summoned a swarm of monsters directly underneath him. How convenient. What are you doing? Oh. Don't do that, that's not fair. You're not supposed to have new attacks, you know? The timing on that I'll never get. As long as you're not under his foot, I don't believe it actually hurts you, so... He's gonna do the big jump again. Big jump, called it. Ow. You know, it'd be nice if I had some monster coins, which I haven't been on the ball about picking up. Here's the Draki. Gives you mana, basically. It's not any particular special, but... Healy should show up here at some point. A teeny sanguini raises allies' tension. It's basically the same thing as the bat, except for tension instead of mana. Ow. Oh, she's dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. I actually lost someone. Let's go revive her. First time I've seen this. What's it look like? Bat. Alright, well. Wasn't as fancy as I was hoping, but it is there nonetheless. Can't believe that miss. Freaking... He's gonna do the jump. He's doing the jump. Jump. Oh, I can't do that. I'm glad he missed with that attack, because, you know, it was a thing. How you doing, old man? Use your Vimsta. Hey! Can't believe I actually got away with that. I can't believe I got away with that either, to be honest. Also, Aurora's is full, I think, yeah.
Here we go!
This is not necessarily the best I've done on this fight, of the 2 times I've now done it after this. First time went much better, and I didn't use the, we killed them all, I think. And I didn't use the spellcasters, I just fought him normally. You can see just how much damage you do when he's down, by the way. It's actually quite high. Especially when you use all of your MP in a big old spam fest. I should jump. Jump. I jumped too early. Colossus.
Understood. Now.
You, however, are ready. It's your turn. This should knock him down again. I think they may always knock him down, I'm not sure. So it's probably best to stagger them. Yeah, they do seem to always knock him down. That's not where I wanted to cast that, but you jump forward like a donga. Cast it again while he steps on you. I don't think it even hit anything, but nonetheless. A nice camera angle game of nothing. And back to beating the dickens out of him. You should really probably be casting Boosh most of the time. Like all of the time you have MP, which you no longer do, but he is dead nonetheless. No thanks to the guards we employ as his arm clips through the terrain. Suck it, terrain. Nobody liked you anyway. Now I didn't show Isla's special. Last time I did this I actually killed him with Isla's special. It's basically just a very condensed nuclear explosion for all intents and purposes. Fortunately, I did not bother to get any treasure chests.
As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Considering it's early in the game, they're probably not very important. Her and her hidings. I am much impressed with your doings. Indeed. What is cause of such catastrophes? Good question. Is what we need to know indeed. Perhaps we can be of use to one another, indeed. I too was thinking identically. Her dialogue is great. So back to camp we go. I think? Oh no, we go here, that's right.
You said you were from somewhere called Zamoxva.
Indeed, yes.
I see. The thing is, there's no such place. Not in our world, at any rate.
You mean, could we have become somehow displaced from our own world to another?
Do not whimper so babyishly, Kirill. The thief we seek is present here. Whether it is our own world or no, this is where we must remain.
But if you were to become harmed in such a place, I would, your revered
Disregard
father
his
would-
babblings. These monsters, you say they were not always so much crazed, yes?
Until not so long ago, the monsters and us were the best of friends. And then they just turned on us all of a sudden. And not just here, the capital where we live was overrun too.
Having managed to avert a crisis there, we came here, only to find the same sorry state of affairs. It seems safe to surmise that all the monsters in our world have been affected.
And why in heaven are we standing around pontificating?
Pontificating.
We must make haste and save my loyal subjects!
Right.
Kirill, what say you that we accompany these fine heroes on their noble quest?
Zarevna, we...
Indeed, we must! We must! In accompanying with our new friends to all the places of this world, we are sure to eventually locate our thief.
Oh, God. And just as I had at last become alone with her.
Excellent! Excellent! With such stout-hearted companions beside us, our doughty band shall be all the stronger!
Truly? You truly wish it so?
This chamber, roiling and rattling. What can this signify?
Seems she's ready for the off, Your Majesty.
So the time has come at last to taste the fruit of your long years of labor, huh?
Aye, that it has.
Yeah. What devilry is this?
Time to fly, my beautiful stone cloud. Full steam ahead.
There you go. We have an airship. It's an airship made of a lot of rock, which seems counterintuitive, but whatever. Are we up in the clouds? Why, yes. Also, we have amazing ceiling fans for some reason. Unbeknownst to me, I guess it's hot up here because the sun, I don't know. Is the Institute flying? Yes. Yes, it is. We have everything you ever need. Indeed, they do. Including mail service, somehow. I'm not entirely sure. Though momentarily perplexed by these developments, I am now entirely impressed. Flying ships are very much wonderful. What sickening altitude is this? You are too much worrying, indeed. We are maximally fortunate. The most of fortune. All of the friends we've gathered and stuff.
Captain!
Also Captain. And now being spoiled for traveling companions, must nominate a select few. Indeed, you can only have so many companions with you on the field at any given time.
I see.
Too large a force should be spotted easily by the enemy, even though we kill thousands of enemies at any given period of time.
Truly commendable.
Truly commendable indeed.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed, I suppose. And of course, because we picked Aurora at the start, Aurora is hereby delegated to the responsibility.
What?
Because I picked you at the start, Aurora, that's why. Good luck, Captain, and then it will give us a box whenever it finishes. Such a lovely jingle. It'll give us a box explaining our new companions here. Elena is the queen of combos. Hold Y to make her knuckle sandwiches hit harder, apparently. She has, if you didn't notice from the boss fight, a lot of attacks and a lot of simultaneous attacks. She also seems to be able to clone herself for whatever reason and thus attack more frequently. She punches things, basically. This dude is a Lancer. I don't have the faintest idea because I never noticed him doing anything special in the fight that we just saw him in, so. He does, however, have the ability to use Kabuff, so I guess it is a thing. He is capable of boosting our defense during boss fights, as it says there. Could be useful, don't know. Don't have a lot of health, so but boosting your defense as much as possible is probably not a bad idea. Bunch more gold, which I approve of, and a massive map. Now because this video, actually, well, I don't know how long the, I don't know, it might just have a video entirely of this. Because before we can continue, unfortunately, we must talk to all the people on the ship. I believe all of the people who have either exclamation points or books. It might just be books, I don't know. But we're gonna talk to people with exclamation points and books next to their names, so. We might have a video of just that entirely, so, yeah. I suppose that'll be for next video. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time.